Hello again, my name's Gabe. One of my viewers asked me to talk about my Smith Wesson 50 caliber, and I'm going to talk about a few Smith Wesson products. This is the Smith Wesson 500. Take a look at the size of that barrel. It's a ½ inch. It's got a scope on it. The thing I didn't like about this gun is when you use factory ammo, it has a very significant recoil. And as most of you folks that view my channel know, I load my own ammunition. And what I'm going to do is show you 3 different bullets. And I'm going to talk a little bit about them. I don't know if you can see them very clearly. This is one that I hand loaded. It's a 350 grain hollow point. And this is a factory load. It's a 325 grain. So you sort of say, well, Gabe, why would that be less of a recoil? It doesn't have much to do with the weight of the actual bullet, because that's what that defines. What it has to do with is the powder charge. Now, this is a Smith & Wesson 440 grain bullet. They call it a bear load for a reason. That's what this one looks like. Now, as you can tell by looking at them, they don't look all that much different. What's different is the amount of powder and the kind of powder that's in the actual case itself. This is the powder that I've loaded in my own hand loads. And when you load ammunition, I use a variety of different books. Here's one that's most valuable. And what the book contains is information on pretty much every known round available, caliber-wise. And it also talks about manufactured bullets. And then what happens is you have various charts for powder loads, and they range. So the powder that I loaded here is IMR 4227, and for a 350 grain bullet like this particular bullet, they have a range. You can go from 35.1 to 40 grains. Now, when you talk about grains, you're not talking about individual grains, you're talking about the grain itself, the weight of the grain itself. And so the amount of powder is what determines the kind of velocity that the bullet will create. This bullet here travels at 1,400 feet a second. Now if I go to maximum power on it, it'll go to 1,800 feet a second. The difference is significant, but then so is the recoil. Now, if you take a look at the barrel thickness of this gun, now compare it to this gun. This is its brother. This is a 44 8 3/8 stainless steel Smith & Wesson Magnum, model 629. See the difference in barrels? It's rather dramatic, is it not? Look at the hole. Now, this here, if you watch my videos, you've heard me talk about this particular gun more than once. This is called a Smith & Wesson Governor. And what's unique about this gun is it allows you to shoot a variety of ammunition. You can shoot 410 shotgun shells. You can shoot 410 shotgun slugs. You can shoot 45 ACPs, or you can shoot 45 long Colt. Again, it's a very versatile gun. And it does have a fair amount of recoil because it's fairly light in comparison to this gun, which is very heavy. And it pretty much has to be because of the massive amount of energy that these bullets produce when they're fired. Again, if you were asked me to talk about the Smith & Wesson 500, and I thought I'd talk about those other two as well, I have done so in previous videos, and I hope my viewer that made the request enjoys what I've just talked about, and you now understand the differences between bullets, what makes them effective. This round would be a hunting round, and the reason that is that you can tell the way the bullet's designed. It's designed to spread on impact, which would do maximum damage. The book itself, the book that I made reference to, when you're hunting dangerous animals, you don't want to use a light load. You want to use a maximum load for maximum energy, for maximum penetration. I like shooting this gun. It's a fun gun to take to the range. It's a definite attention getter. And I let other people shoot this gun. I'll give them instructions as to how to hold it. I'll make certain that they're proficient with their own guns before I'll even let them consider shooting this. And they like making a video with their cell phone or having one of their friends take a video of their cell phone as they're shooting this gun. It's rather interesting to see how they react. The gun does have a lot of recoil. I've actually posted videos of me shooting this gun, and you can see how it sort of bucks. You go with it. You don't try to fight it, because you're not going to win. So folks, I hope you enjoy this little tutorial on some of my Smith & Wesson products. I do have a range of other guns. I like Sig Sauer. I like Springfield. I like Ruger. I like Henry. You've seen videos of my Henry 44 Magnum. You've seen videos of my Ruger 6.5 Creedmoor. I like to shoot guns. It's a relaxing sport. Let me know what you think. Thanks for listening.